test your perception. Do you know what I'm saying? What's the price? And who's the highest paid? And when do we take time for contemplating? It's time to take sides. It's time to take.
I love Daniel Negreanu, but I don't agree with him about sunglasses, because if you have 20 years on me learning how to read poker tells, and one of those things is knowing what people's eyes do when they have certain hands, like say you know that people's dilate, people's pupils, wow, this is a tongue twister, people's pupils dilate when they like what they see. So if you know that, and I know that, then I have just as much right to protect myself against your natural abilities as you have to develop those natural abilities. I wear sunglasses because I am so sensitive to light, it's crazy. It's really true. I'm an empath and I'm sensitive to everything. I can smell flowers that are like a block down the street. I bet you can't do that. Most people can't do that. Not really. So I have to protect myself from this sensitivity to light. Okay? Alright. This week for Vlogger in Paradise, I'm interviewing my friend Benjamin Berkey, who has been coming to my game for a few years and also recently started dealing for me. He wanted to learn how to deal and found out that it was a lot harder than he thought, but still is very committed, has taken tips from other people who deal and have been dealing for many years, and also has taken the time to watch a lot of videos on how to spin those cards and how to do things correctly. He's been playing poker for a long time, so he knows all the rules of the game and stuff like that. I thought I would sit down with Ben and talk to him about the game of poker. So you've been coming to my game for what, a couple of years now? Been coming around to the friendly home game?
3 years? 3 years? 3 years long enough.
How old are you, Ben?
30.
Funny thing about Ben too. See, lots of my friends I've known for many, many years come to play poker at my house. I host a game every weekend for friends because we don't have any casinos here. And there's not really much other ways we can... Gambling is legal in Alaska, but it's not legal to have an establishment who makes money off of gambling. So as friends, we can get together and play poker with our own money. But we don't have any casinos. There are other games in town that I will go to as well. But again, these aren't things I can show you on camera because they're private games. They're personal games that other people host. I have a little exception with my game because I got everyone to sign a release form. That's how I do. But anyway, to make a short story long, a lot of Bens come around. Ben's a very common name. And so I used to say, you know, when people show up, they want to know who is all coming for the night. And it used to be whenever I said Ben, everyone would say, which Ben? And then you have to describe people because we don't know each other's last names unless you've been around for a long time. I know quite a few of my players' last names, but most other people just know them by their first name or their poker nickname, which, by the way, I've been playing for like 10 years and I still don't have a poker nickname. So I'm going to now start going by Crystal No Poker Nickname Hutchins. What do you guys think? Good? Alright, so anyway, I started differentiating Ben by calling him Benji. That way everyone knew who I was talking about. he doesn't like it. I'm going to talk to him about that too. But I don't care if he likes it or not. He's going to deal with it because I'm kind of his boss, I guess. He deals for me, and it's my house, so he basically, if he wants to keep dealing for me, he has to do what I say. So, his name's Benji. There you go. I call you Benji because we have too many Bens coming around.
That's like, I hate that name.
I know, I don't know why.
I just never make a big deal about it.
Benji!
Yeah, I fucking hate it. I don't know why. I just don't like it. But I'm like, I don't like to tell people what I don't like because then they do it more. So I'm like, it's not a big deal. Let it roll
I'm pretty
off
sure
me.
you told me that you don't like
I think I said it on accident. I was like, I don't like that. And then later I was like, you're a fucking idiot. You know you're not supposed to say that shit. What?
How'd you get into poker?
I was overseas. People were just playing poker to pass the time in between like patrols.
Overseas, like you joined the military?
Yeah, like in the military. In Iraq, just
When did you join?
people just playing in downtown.
When did you join the military?
2007? January 2007?
So you've been playing around 10 years? Just Hold'em or
Oh my god, what year is it now?
2018?
I'm only been playing like 8 years. 8 or 9 years.
But haven't you done quite a bit of research? You've read a few books and kind of like studied the game a little bit?
I've read a couple books. I know how to play most games.
Not everyone
I just
who
took that
plays
first
poker
step and then I
like
sat
starts
down.
reading books and wants to get to know the game. What really like drew you into it?
Probably because it's gambling and I have a problem. And I was like, this really connects with me. So.
Come on, you don't have a serious gambling problem. You're more of a player than a gambler. I know you totally gamble. You have to like.
Oh, I go through those phases.
Some
where I'm just like,
players-
I don't fucking care. I want that like, that big win. I'm like, nah, that fucks me over a lot of the time. I get that.
There's distinct differences between people who we hang out with and play poker with. Some of them are serious gamblers. They just don't really care that much about the game. They're just trying to win. And then there's people who really care about the game and they hardly gamble at all. That's like me. I'm like a nit, I guess.
I just go back and forth.
Yeah, you, like, I know because I know you and we've talked quite a bit. I know that you know some of
I guess
like
you could
game
say
theory,
I'm a
but
buy player.
yeah, you.
Sometimes I gamble, sometimes I knit it up.
There's still
I'm
nights
on
where
both
you're
sides.
like, I'm all in with 7-3. I don't care.
That was 8-3. Okay.
All right.
Ace or the 9.
Oh, you want to see the 8 or the 3?
Oh wow, you win.
Alright, turn
Fuck.
Yeah, he wins. That's amazing.
2 overcards? I definitely cannot beat that.
He's gonna hit it up on
No,
the-
fuck
I
yeah, I
promise
know.
you.
Yeah.
Whoa!
8-8.
He needs
Another
one more
diamond.
diamond.
3-5, right?
No diamond.
He's just gonna tease me with this now.
Oh shit.
Sick.
Damn it.
8-3 didn't win. Wow. Oh, book is wrong. I'm reading the wrong book.
Dead button hit small big.
You bored?
Yeah.
What is it, 8?
Yes. I think he's ready to pick up.
I lost a big hand and I was like, I'm done.
That was
I want to
the-
play cash now.
That was the old bluff call.
No, that was like, I hope my hand hits. Like, I want to get this over with.
Oh please, oh please, oh please.
Double up or die.
I know you go back and forth about how seriously you take the games. Like sometimes you're like really trying to learn it, really trying to be a good player, and sometimes you're just fucking off trying to be a gambler or just having fun with it. Where are you right now in your poker career?
I wouldn't say
Are
I
you
have a
trying to be
career.
serious
I would
about
say that
poker
it's.
right now?
I wouldn't say that's a career. I'm gonna say I'm like right in the middle. Say it's recreational for me.
If you could play poker for a living, would that be ideal, or is there something else you want to do with your life?
Anybody could play poker for a living.
But would you want to though?
Mm.
Anybody? Anybody can play poker for a living?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some people just be living on the streets if they did it.
What about stupid people?
They'd be living on the streets. Anytime they get money, they go play. And like, what are you doing? Like, I play poker for a living. Where do you get your income?
Well, you're
Like,
not playing
gambling.
for a living if you're not making your money playing poker. But when I say making
Yeah, no, my
playing
main,
poker
my
for
main
a living,
income is
your
the poker.
income comes from playing poker.
If I
Would
could.
you like that to be your career, or do you have something
Nah,
else
I would
in
do.
mind?
I would do it part time.
What do you want to do with your life, Benji?
That's a good quote. When I find out, I'll let you know. I'll
Okay.
I'll let you know.